Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to my first video in a long time on this channel. Just want to let you know I'm not like reading off a script or anything. I'm just kind of gonna go off the top of my head, which is something that I haven't done in a while. Holy crap, this is so laggy. Why is this so laggy, bro? Alright, this is gonna be kind of like reminiscent of how my videos used to be, where it's just like super laggy. But yeah, it's gonna be a video where I basically just kind of give you like a life update of what's been kind of going on with me the past like year or so. Not exactly a year, but I'll probably just give more so of an update of what's going on with me right now. Might delve a little bit into what's been going on with me, but yeah. So pretty much, I wasn't working at all for a while. Didn't really have a job from like since like middle of last year. I used to work at Burlington Coat Factory, no longer known as Coat Factory, but just Burlington. Let me make sure this is running. Alright, looks like it is. Yeah, I don't really do edits to my videos, just a heads up. But yeah, so used to work at Burlington. So you might want to turn my mic volume up, by the way, because or not my mic volume, sorry. You might want to turn your sound up because my mic is kind of low for some reason, I noticed. And it's been like that in a lot of my videos on my other channel, which I'll talk about more later on. But yeah, so I worked at Burlington. I was first like a cashier, started working in the back for a little while, and then eventually I ended up working at the door as like a sort of theft prevention sort of person. And I was more of like a door greeter more than anything because I wasn't allowed to like stop criminals, which I'm fine with. I didn't plan on stopping any criminals like myself. I could have obviously like contacted my higher ups or the police or something, but that was pretty much never the case. So I did that. I quit that job because I was sort of like discriminated against for being like a Christian. Long story there, I might go into it another time. If you want to hear more about that, just let me know. Or if you want to hear about anything else, like in particular, just let me know down below. Or on my Discord server, which I probably will not be linking just because YouTube has like a new verification validation thing where it takes like up to a day to get verified, and I don't know, I don't want to mess with that. I guess I could, but I'm kind of lazy in that department. Kind of been lazy in a lot of areas of my life, but yeah, so anyways, I was looking for an internship earlier this year, and I applied for a few, got denied for a few. I even applied at my mom's like workplace for an internship, but they denied me, which I'm fine with because she works for a tech company, but she works in like the legal department because that's what she does. So yeah, I applied for several companies, and then finally I got accepted into one. Had to take an entrance exam. I bombed the entrance exam, but I still got accepted into the internship program. So I did that over the summer. It was pretty rough, I'd say. Definitely. Also, I'm going to talk about some like sensitive subjects during this, so feel free to click out if you don't want to deal with all that. I might talk a little bit quieter just because I do have like my mom is home and I haven't told her everything that's going on, but yeah, pretty much it was definitely like a very rough internship. Definitely dealt with some intrusive like thoughts when that's all I'm gonna say upon that topic when I was at the internship. But I ended up graduating from the program with like a 87% because it was like test based, pretty much, very much so performance based. And the minimum you needed to graduate was like 85, so I made the cut barely. Actually, I might have gotten like an 89. I don't remember. I did really well on like a couple of exams, and then one of them I kind of like didn't do too well, just because of like one little error in my programming. So yeah, I graduated, then got placed onto a team for the company, and I've been working on that team for a little less than 3 months at this point, and that's been going pretty good. They got me hooked up with like a mentor who kind of like shows me the ropes around not the company, but like the team and how to program different things, because I'm in that field of programming. So that's pretty cool, I'd say. They pay pretty good considering the state that I live in. And I'm not going to say the company name. I've said it a bunch of times on my Discord server, but I'm just not going to say it in this video because I don't really feel like it. So yeah, that's been going pretty good. I'd say only downside is more of like a personal thing. Since I do work remotely, like from home, I tend to procrastinate pretty often and just kind of like sit around, not really actually like do my job. More so just kind of like, sometimes I literally go and take naps, hop on Discord, play video games, watch YouTube, do things other than like doing my job, which shouldn't be doing, but it's just something that I've become accustomed to when I'm usually, because my mentor obviously doesn't want me messaging him all the time with like questions, because that would be rather annoying, I'd say. So I don't really do that. I just kind of like set a timer for like 30 minutes if I have a question, and then wait after 30 minutes before I ask my question. It's just a system I have going. So I could probably improve upon that system or do something to become a little more productive, but I haven't quite done that yet. So yeah, that's like the only downside of my job. It's more of a personal thing. There's nothing wrong with the job itself. It's more just me wanting to be productive on the inside, but me not really being productive on the outside. So yeah, that's all I'm really gonna say about work. As for school, basically earlier this year, I took 16 credit hours worth of classes at my university, which was very tough. I ended up with 2 A's, 2 B's, 2 C's, and I also rejoined my university's band program, which was pretty hype. Just doing concert band in the spring, and then I ended up doing marching band this fall. So that was pretty cool. I enjoyed that a lot. And I plan on auditioning to be in the concert band for next year as well. So I've been practicing almost every day. Took a break this weekend. I'll probably practice again today as long as I have the motivation to, which is something I've been struggling with lately. So yeah, I took 16 credit hours. I took the rest of my gen eds that semester, so I no longer have any left. It's just all computer science courses, which have been kicking me in the butt lately. Very tough. So that's all I really have to say about that semester. Once again, if you want to hear more about it, let me know. As for this semester, it's been a lot tougher. I ended up dropping out of 2 classes because I failed my exams for those classes, like the first exams, and I also failed exams on my other classes, but I decided to stay in those because, you know, I wanted to stay in at least some classes, don't want to drop everything. So yeah, it's been a very tough semester. Been struggling with intrusive thoughts again this semester, so it's been pretty tough dealing with all that. I definitely don't have any like plans to act on my thoughts, so I'm good in that department. And past couple of days have actually been pretty good. I'm on Thanksgiving break right now, so that's always nice. And it's an entire week for me right now, so that's even nicer. Really appreciate the fact that it is a week now, because it used to only be a few days. So I really like that. I'm not going to do the parkour. I'm just going to do my own thing. Now I do my own thing. Spider-Man moment. So, yeah. Definitely tough semester. I'm only going to be taking... Right now I'm only taking like 7 credit hours. I went into the semester with 13, I believe. Yeah, 13. And now I dropped down to 7. And I hopefully will graduate... or not graduate, but pass my classes this semester. I have 2 big projects, and I've been kind of procrastinating those lately. Like, I was just working on one a little bit, but then I sort of just stopped. for a while, and I'll explain one of the reasons that I stopped for a while here in a little bit. Once again, it's kind of a odd topic to just bring up out of the blue, but I'm going to, just because I want to give you guys a full and honest update of what's been going on. So yeah, that's about it for school. As for life in general has been kind of sucky for a while. There's just been a lot of problems that have been on my chest lately, and I see a counselor. I also see a psychiatrist. I'll be seeing my psychiatrist next month, so I'll talk to him about like these intrusive thoughts that I've been having, and I'll also be talking to my counselor more next month. I just saw him actually this past week. We had a pretty good conversation. I let him know about these thoughts I've been having and all that, so that went very well. Then another area of my life that I've been struggling with is like porn and masturbation and all that. So I've been dealing with that for years now, trying to get it out of my life, but I just literally right before this video relapsed to that addiction of mine, so that's no good if I had to say so myself. So yeah, there's really not too much going on in my life outside of like work, school, and then Discord and my other channel. So I guess I'll kind of talk about those a little bit. So I do have a Discord server that's thriving pretty well. It does stress me out from time to time, but I try not to let it be that way. Pretty much this Discord server is like very much so, I guess you can call it laissez-faire, like just let it be, whatever happens, happens really. I sort of view it as like, if people leave, it's kind of like natural selection. Occasionally we'll ban somebody, but that's pretty far and in between. We don't really ban so many people from the server. And yeah, I enjoy it quite a bit. Definitely, it's a nice escape from real life and all that. And besides that, I also have a new YouTube channel that I've been posting to daily. It's not really going anywhere though, so I might start uploading on here more. And one of the main things for me on that channel is, I don't know, I'm just not a very social person, and I'm pumping out like so many videos on that channel, like literally every day, that I literally just, for most of the videos, I don't even like say anything, because like, I don't know, I just can't think of something to say, or I don't want to say anything, because I've been kind of in a bad mood for a long time now. And last time I was in a really good mood was like last year, but I was also on like medicine that caused me to be kind of crazy in the head, so I felt really good, but I just made a lot of irrational decisions. So that's kind of how that's been going, the channel. But let's see what time we're at in this video. Only 13 minutes. That's kind of short, but I've been talking like the entire time straight. I honestly might just wrap it up there. There's a lot more I could probably talk about, but I just can't think of anything off the top of my head right now. So yeah, I appreciate you all watching. If you stayed till the very end, I really appreciate it greatly. Feel free to interact with me in the comment section. Feel free to like and subscribe and all that. I don't think I'm going to do like a custom thumbnail for this video, because I'm not very experienced in that area. Usually in the channels that I've had before, somebody like graciously makes me thumbnails, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, just very thankful for all the people that have like made thumbnails for me in the past. Yeah, there's like so many things that I feel like I could talk about, but I might just like wrap it up there. I feel like I want to record something else, but yeah, I guess that'll just be it for now. So thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for more, hopefully. Alright, bye.